Most men go through life blind to the signals right in front of them. But a Stoic man, he sees everything. Women don't always confess attraction with words. They reveal it through subtle, almost invisible signs. And if you can stay calm, observe and understand these silent signals, you'll never need to chase validation again. Today, I'm going to show you 3 undeniable signs a woman secretly likes you, and how Stoicism gives you the advantage every man wishes he had. Welcome back to Stoic HQ, where we sharpen the mind, master our emotions, and live with quiet, unshakable strength. If you're tired of guessing how women feel or reacting emotionally to mixed signals, you're exactly where you need to be. Because once you understand these 3 hidden signs, you won't just notice attraction, you'll command it without ever having to say a word. Let's get into it. The first hidden sign is simple but powerful. She seeks your presence. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she naturally wants to be around you, even if she doesn't fully realize it herself. She might find little excuses to be where you are. Maybe she shows up at the same events, hangs around your workspace, or casually drifts into your conversations without being directly invited. It's subtle. She's not going to run across the room screaming your name. Instead, she'll position herself nearby, close enough that you can notice her, but not so close that it looks obvious. Maybe you'll catch her lingering just a little longer than necessary after a group discussion. Maybe she just happens to need help with something when you're around. Or she finds a reason to sit near you, even when there are plenty of other empty seats. The key here is proximity. It's one of the most instinctive behaviors in attraction. Without even realizing it, people move closer to what makes them feel safe, excited, or connected. When a woman consistently puts herself in your orbit, that's her unspoken way of saying, I want to be seen by you, I want to be noticed. But here's where Stoicism gives you the advantage most men never even realize. A Stoic man doesn't chase presence. He observes it. He doesn't get overly excited when he notices a woman hanging around. He doesn't rush to entertain her, impress her, or immediately start a conversation just because she's nearby. He remains composed, centered, and alert. Why? Because a Stoic man understands that attention is a gift, and before he gives it, he watches carefully. He reads the situation without attachment, without assuming anything too quickly. In doing so, he maintains his power. He lets her actions speak louder than any word she might say. This calm awareness creates a powerful dynamic. Instead of feeling pressure to prove himself, he lets her curiosity grow naturally. His silence becomes magnetic. His calm energy draws her even closer without him lifting a finger. Remember, attraction isn't built through constant chasing or validation. It's built through mystery, strength, and presence. When a woman senses that you are fully comfortable in your own skin, that you don't need her attention but simply recognize it, she feels an even stronger pull toward you. You become the anchor in a room full of noise. And without trying to force anything, you stand out. So the next time you notice a woman hovering nearby, finding little reasons to be close to you, or creating excuses to stay longer in your space, don't jump to conclusions. Simply observe. Stay grounded. Let her show you through her actions what her words might never admit out loud. That's the first sign. She seeks your presence. And once you can recognize it without letting your emotions run wild, you hold all the power in the interaction. The second hidden sign is this. She mirrors your emotions. Attraction runs deeper than just physical presence. It taps into something even more powerful, emotional resonance. When a woman secretly likes you, she often starts to reflect your mood, your energy, and even your body language without realizing it. You might notice that when you speak calmly, she softens her voice. 2. When you smile slightly, she mirrors that smile back. If you lean in just a little, she might subconsciously lean in as well. It's not something she's consciously trying to do. It's instinctual. Humans naturally mirror those they feel connected to degrees, and in the case of attraction, that connection becomes even stronger. For example, imagine you're at a gathering. You're relaxed, speaking slowly, taking your time. And as you glance across the room, you notice she's matching your pace. She laughs when you laugh, even if she's not fully sure what the joke was about. She frowns slightly if you look serious. She's emotionally tuned to your frequency without even thinking about it. Now here's where a Stoic mindset becomes your ultimate advantage. A Stoic man doesn't overreact to being mirrored. He stays grounded. Most men, once they notice this kind of behavior, immediately become excited or start adjusting themselves to the woman's reactions. They get caught up in the emotional feedback loop, trying to maintain her attention, trying to keep the moment alive. But a Stoic man, he remains steady. He doesn't need to change his emotions just because someone else is reacting to him. He simply observes the mirroring calmly and continues to move through the world at his own natural pace. This composure does two things. First, it reinforces your inner strength. Second, it makes her attraction grow even deeper. Because when a woman mirrors you, she's silently hoping you'll continue to lead the emotional energy between you. She's following your cues because she feels something special, something steady and rare. And when you stay composed, you create a powerful emotional safety net. In a world where most people are ruled by their emotions, chasing approval, overreacting to attention, and constantly seeking validation, your calm, unmoved energy becomes magnetic. You're not performing for her. You're not trying to impress. You're simply being. And because you're fully in control of your emotional state, she feels safe to relax into her own. She feels drawn closer without even knowing why. So the next time you notice a woman subtly mirroring your energy, whether it's the way she laughs, shifts her posture, or matches your tone, recognize it for what it is, a hidden sign of attraction. But don't rush it. Don't get lost in it. Just observe it, stay centered, and continue to lead with calm strength. Because at the end of the day, Stoicism teaches us this vital truth. True power is never loud. True attraction is never forced. It flows naturally. And when you live with stillness at your core, everything you want is drawn to you in time. That's sign number 2. She mirrors your emotions. And it's one of the clearest yet most overlooked signals that a woman feels something real for you, even if she hasn't found the courage to say it out loud yet. The third and final hidden sign that a woman secretly likes you is this. She becomes nervously feminine around you. This one is subtle, but incredibly telling. When a woman feels attraction, her natural feminine energy comes to the forefront. But it's often accompanied by a sense of nervousness. It's not that she's uncomfortable, it's that she's emotionally invested, and that can cause her to feel a little out of balance. You may notice that she starts fidgeting with her hair, adjusting her clothing, or even touching her face more often when she's near you. Her posture might change too. She could straighten up, soften her movements, or tilt her head slightly as if subconsciously trying to present her best self. Her voice might become softer, and she could laugh more than usual, trying to keep the conversation light while also trying to gauge your reaction. It's almost like a nervous excitement, an inner energy that she's trying to contain, but it escapes through her actions. She may try to keep her cool, but the signs are clear. She's attracted to you and she wants you to notice. This shift in behavior is an interesting dynamic because while it can be seen as nervousness, it's really a form of feminine vulnerability. When a woman likes a man, she opens herself up emotionally, and that openness brings out her femininity. It's like she's allowing herself to be in the moment, to be vulnerable, without fully realizing it. Now, how does this connect to Stoicism? A Stoic man doesn't seek to make a woman nervous. He simply stays calm in the face of her energy. What happens when a Stoic man is around this nervous energy? He doesn't overreact to her movements or try to calm her down. He remains steady, grounded, and fully composed. He doesn't feel the need to fill the silence with chatter or make her feel better about her nervousness. Instead, he embraces the calm within himself, and that calm becomes magnetic. This is where the beauty of Stoicism lies. A Stoic man doesn't chase after emotional highs or lows. He remains centered, unaffected by external circumstances. When a woman becomes nervous around him, he doesn't push or pull. He simply lets her feel what she feels, while he maintains his inner tranquility. This doesn't mean he's aloof or cold. Far from it. A Stoic man acknowledges her emotions with quiet strength, allowing her the space to express herself while remaining unaffected by the emotional turbulence she may experience in his presence. By not reacting, he creates a calm, powerful dynamic where the attraction between them can grow naturally. Women are drawn to strength, but especially to men who are unshaken by their own emotions and the emotions of others. When she sees that you're not swayed by her nervousness, but instead remain calm and composed, she feels more drawn to you. This is one of the deepest yet simplest truths in attraction. Stoic strength is magnetic. When you don't force reactions or try to control the situation, it allows the natural energy between you and her to flow freely. She can be herself, and you can be yourself. Neither one of you has to fake anything. So if you start noticing that a woman behaves a little more nervously feminine around you, maybe she touches her hair more, softens her movements, or speaks more gently, don't rush to fix it or try to calm her down. Instead, stay calm yourself. Let her express her feelings and recognize this as an undeniable sign of attraction, because at the end of the day, Stoicism isn't about avoiding emotions. It's about embracing them with calm understanding. And when you can do that, you'll attract not just her attention, but her respect. That's sign 3. She becomes nervously feminine around you. And just like the first 2 signs, it's not something you need to chase. It's something you observe quietly with strength. As we wrap up, let's quickly recap the 3 hidden signs that a woman secretly likes you. First, she seeks your presence. She finds ways to be close to you without directly asking for it. She's naturally drawn to your energy, and by observing this, a Stoic man remains calm and doesn't chase after it. Second, she mirrors your emotions. Her body language and energy reflect yours. She tunes into your frequency, and a Stoic man doesn't overreact. Instead, he simply remains steady, allowing the connection to deepen naturally. And third, she becomes nervously feminine around you. Her vulnerability shows up in small gestures, like fidgeting with her hair or softening her voice. A Stoic man recognizes this and stays calm, giving her space to express herself without feeling pressured. Remember, a Stoic man doesn't force attraction. He notices it. By staying grounded and observing these subtle signs, you let the connection unfold naturally without ever needing to force the outcome. Now, I want you to reflect on this. Which of these signs have you noticed before without realizing their meaning? Maybe you've had a woman linger near you or mirror your energy in subtle ways, but you didn't quite know what to make of it. Or maybe you've seen signs of nervousness but thought nothing of it. The power of Stoicism is in being able to recognize these moments without rushing to label them or react impulsively. Instead, you embrace the calm, steady presence that allows everything to fall into place, naturally. Take a moment to think about your own experiences and how these signs might have played out in your life. And remember, attraction isn't something to chase. It's something to notice, observe, and allow to unfold with confidence. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Stoic HQ for more insights on mastering attraction, mindset, and personal growth. Keep your strength steady and your mind sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.